Getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And the Horned Frogs are going to cash in this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On On third down, he drops to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Long enough and good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
TCU 3.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it to the right side. Finding space at the 20. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Finds room at the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Passes to 45. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to chuck it again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he's hit just before the throw. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes a handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the TCU offense takes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back in motion now. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. We'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Look at this, he'll go deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Just timing up for one more play in the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that previous play. Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's hit as he throws it. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
TCU offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Horned Frogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. It's an out route, the catch made. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the TCU offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw again. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
And the Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal. They'll try to run it in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional.
You don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they'll set up with the PAT. And they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
And this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's running out of time here. Sacked, dropped at the 3. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love...
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First and goal here for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.